Okay, today we are gonna do something a little bit different. By a little bit different, I mean exactly the same thing which I've done in like 9 out of my last 10 videos, which is just play a Chrono deck and pretend that it's really good and then just make like 10 misplays in a row. Anyways, today we're gonna play a little bit more of a fun deck. Shout out to Kao. I think he's the one who actually created the deck, and I copied the deck and kind of stole it because it's fun. Which is a soup deck. Soup deck because we play a card called Soup, which is about healing, and the whole deck is about healing and turning healing into damage. The way we do that is with cards like Bare Knuckle Inquisitor, and the second way is that we have Starfield Medics. These are our two ways for us to turn healing into damage. The ways that we heal ourselves is mostly with the One True Timeline, which we have numerous ways of setting up with cards like the Firm Hand. We have Chronicles of the One, which can give us more copies of the Firm Hand, and we also have Shattersmith. Might not be enough, but let's hope it's enough, because we basically need one copy, one time to get into the correct timeline, and then we are gonna immortalize stuff like Boof immediately, Seeker of the Truth. We have a bunch of ways to protect our units because we want to protect them. We have Bearer of the Brood to heal more and draw through the deck, and that's pretty much the entire deck. I'm gonna go a little bit more in depth in games, but because this is a very niche deck, which I kinda think some of you might not have seen, I think a little bit more of an explanation was in place. I'm gonna try to keep the trend of talking slower and articulate myself better, but yeah, that's very challenging for me. Now, the problem with this deck is the fact that it doesn't have ways to end games quickly, so be prepared for long games. Ooh, that's new! Ooh, and there's also the artist name. Booster set name. Okay. I need to focus. I need to be a little bit more methodical, a little bit more focused. Finish your thoughts, then you're gonna jump into the next one. But the main idea of the deck is that we want to have the One True timeline up all the time, or as much as we can. There's another quick little quality of life change where it says that you attack at the first turn, which is good. What are we playing up against? Sungrey Singularity. I'm definitely doing this. The idea behind that, our stuff is usually being damaged. We have cards which, like Boof, enter, deal 4 to me. With the One True timeline, we're gonna heal them by 1 with every single turn. Pass. The second idea of the deck is that we're gonna play a bunch of soups, and we're gonna trigger cards like the Starfield Medics, which immortalize when you've healed in 4 different rounds, which shouldn't be too hard. Well, this ain't great. This ain't great at all, in fact. I wanna not get killed here if it's possible. I'm gonna do this. Let's play Boof. The reason why I said that the deck is more for fun is that it kind of struggles to win games. And by that, I mean it kind of struggles to close out games. I can survive for quite a while, but yeah. The main reason why I wanted to pick this deck is that I wanted kind of long games, and I wanted to play a new deck, which I can kind of surprise you with. We are gonna deplete her, and we're gonna use Backhand to kill his absorbers so that we can save our doggo, because he's a good little guy. We also need to kill... Ooh, there's an animation when something dies. Okay. That's kind of cool. Anyways, we're definitely... Do we? Yes, we do. I think we do. We're gonna play the Kinetic Absorber first. The reason for that is that I really need to kill the Efficient Scrub Bot this turn. Like, I have to. I mean, Starfield Medics in a pinch can also kind of work. I'm gonna attack. If it works, it's really good. If it doesn't, that's bad. What is that? Rapid Interaction? Iteration? Yep. Oh my. Okay, we're definitely gonna play Medics next turn. It's kinda gonna kill my own board too. Not great. Definitely not the greatest start. Another Absorber. No way to set up the One True timeline, which kinda sucks because it means that I can't immortalize my both guys. And this guy need to die. Like, I'm gonna actually just play medics just so I can kill him. We also need to be very wary of kiln. That's what it's not great. If I play medics, it's gonna kill my own stuff. He can immortalize this guy at burst speed, which sucks a lot, so we're gonna have to improvise a little bit here. If I propose a pass, he's gonna immortalize this guy. The problem with this guy when he immortalizes when the enemy draws 6 cards. Is that at every round start, he's gonna draw an extra card, and I kind of can't deal with that. I also need to keep the board clean at all times, because this guy also shouldn't immortalize, which also kinda sucks, but I'm gonna do this. And that's what I was waiting for, to see the timeline animation. Eroded Beacon, when you shift here, draw 1. Ooh. I mean, this guy's gonna immortalize, that's pretty obvious at this point. I haven't healed a single turn and there is no sign of the one true timeline. This is not a good poster game for this deck. Next turn for sure. Bro. Okay, what do we do? 3, 6, 8. He's gonna overdraw. Eroded Beacon needs to also die. Let's start here. I'm gonna play the Absorber though. We're gonna try to... I guess we're gonna try to kill the Refugee. Can I click it? Also, board is clickable. I wanna see the different timelines. If I can draw like any way to shift to the one true timeline, that's gonna be so fun. Bro, this is not even fun at this point. Just do this. Ooh. Okay, I love it. I love the animation. It's so cute. Though I have to say that this one is... Maybe you can make the circle smaller. I want to check something. I don't know if it's a problem or not. Anyways, you attack. You stay back. Go, 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 go. Anyways, it's fine. Yeah, the animation just needs to be sped up a little bit. Dude, there is like 8 ways at least in my deck to set up the correct timeline. This is so dumb. I mean, when this guy dies, he's gonna go for the one true timeline, but it's just sad. He's not spamming a bunch of timelines, so I don't think that's a cookies deck. We haven't seen a Kaela. Okay, that's annoying, but it's whatever. I'll just do this. What is a -2/-2 permanent Shattersmith? Annoying, but whatever. I'm gonna just play the other booth, and then gonna do this one first. Oh, I gave him Paradox for free. That was so dumb from me. Yeah, this game is just a tragedy. You might thought that I was actually joking last game when I said that I have like 30% win rate, but it's been a rough week of Chrono. Damn. Yeah, that was idiotic. That was just so dumb. I was so focused on the immortalized guys on the board. Yeah, this game is over. Yeah. About that. We play against Bleed. He might play Persistent Square. We definitely keep Kinetic Absorber. No. I kind of don't mind Chaos Control, to be honest with you. I am petrified of the idea of not having a way to shift the timeline, so I'm gonna do something like this. I swear, there finally. There you go. Tender. Okay, this means that there is no persistent square, which means that I am immediately playing my synthesizer. End round. Get my spell mana. Definitely play Absorber here. Do I? I mean, I do. What is the punish? I mean, I can play, like, I guess Bloom? Whatever, it's fine. I'm gonna lose my synthesizer then, huh? Can I somehow retaliate? I mean, synthesizer kinda did her job, no? I'm gonna play Shadowsmith here. It kinda stops his attack completely. Or not. Squire is whatever. You still can't really attack into me. Pass. Yup. Get my extra spell mana, that's enough. Honestly, Synthesizer still feels good, even after the nerf. I don't think the card has been murdered. We can kill the... Who do we kill, actually? Probably nobody. Let's kill the Extender and then attack with you. The Extender kinda needs to die. And then we can actually play the Firm Hand. Just so we can Psycho, set up the correct timeline, then we can play Boof. So we can insta-immortalize him. We can go from there, yeah. Because when this guy comes down next turn, that's going to be problematic. Another one of these. Wow. That's whatever, honestly. His board is not that scary. I don't care. Really? Wow. Okay. This guy's gonna immortalize. He's gonna become a 4/4 because he's buffed by the Extender. That's fine. Let's do this. This guy's gonna immortalize. Not that it matters too much, but it's something. Where's my timeline? Oh! Yeah, they said that it's bugged right now. There's no animation for the one true timeline. Sag. Anyways, it's fine. We get Boof. Imagine like there's a light blue line with like magical effects here. We end round. Everything now should heal, right? Yeah, the effect still goes through. It's just a visual, but it's fine. Yes, that's a card which I really wanted to see here. So no matter what, we just play Inquisitor, right? If he doesn't tap below 4, does it matter? Because he can play Unstoppable Growth. Which I can counter easily with my Chronicles though, can't I? What's this? Devoted Bloodletter? It's perfectly fine, I don't care. Right? I mean, I kinda don't care, but it's... Do this. Perfectly fine. Do I want to protect you though? Goes after the Absorber, that's fine-ish. The worst thing which can happen here is Vigor. And I kinda want to play around Channel Vigor. Like, I really want to play around Channel Vigor, I think. So I'm gonna do this. Looks kinda dumb, but... We go to the correct timeline. We lost the healing, which is bad, but it's fine-ish. We can give everybody exposed this turn, by the way. I can also fully heal. We can also just do medics. If I do medics, what's gonna happen? It's gonna kill the wolf, I'm gonna heal my stuff. This guy is going to immortalize, which is the big reason why we all want to do this. And also we're gonna have enough mana to play Chaos Control plus Chronicles of Ruin Chronicles of the One Story, not of Ruin, with Prayer of Rescue. Also, there is a visual change here. This looks better. I mean, I have to do this, right? I just have to. Kill the wolf. My stuff is gonna heal a little bit. My guy immortalizes, that's good. If he plays Red Reaper, he's going to immortalize into Odo, who I don't really care too much about right now. What is that? Another one of these. Oh, that's kind of annoying. I can play Paradox Flow, which is gonna not do much. I'm actually just gonna do this. Kill her so he stops ramping. Good enough, I think. Also, this guy, when he immortalizes, deals 1 damage to the enemy core. He's like the main win condition alongside Starfield Medics. Do we just pass? I think we just pass, right? Sure. Chronicles is good, kind of. He can still play Red Reaper, who's gonna insta-immortalize, which is pretty bad. We always need to keep 1 Chronicles of the Ruin in a hand so we can counter Unstoppable Growth. I do this right. You go here. You create transient copies of cards though, which is kind of sad, but actually I don't care about the damage. I'm gonna heal anyways. This guy's gonna ping him for a little bit, but who cares? We're gonna do this. Return the last action that was... Let's do this. Create Prayer of Rescue node, firm hand. Block him. He's gonna draw cards, whatever. I get my Chronicles back, take a little bit of damages, whatever. Unfortunately, ooh, I like the chains. I would make this red effect a little bit bigger though. Maybe like a red moon type of thing. Like that darkish red here. I kind of love the color. Anyways, I'm gonna have to ruin the scenery. Also, the animation stays, but it's the one true timeline. Again, it's just a visual bug. Huh. I'm gonna do this. That's gonna slow him down a little bit. I hope. We keep pinging him down. Okay. Please play Unstoppable Growth so I can win. What is this? When I survive damage, do you want to all allies? Do Ooh. When I survive damage, I flourish. Do you want to O agents? Do you want to O agents again? This is just rude now, isn't it? I mean, I kind of don't like it. We're in the one true timeline. This girl is gonna immortalize at the beginning of next round. This is what we're going to do. Oof. Prayer of Rescue. And save one of these. Also, the more I play the game, the more I realize that Conduit might not be the best inclusion to the deck. End round. There we go. We immortalize her. He goes to 8. And I mean, he's the one who should do stuff, no? Yeah, absolutely. Round end, deal damage to enemies and the enemy core equal to each time you've healed your core this round. I have a phenomenal idea. An unthinkably good strategy. Pass. Whenever you're in doubt, just pass. That's gonna be like the mantra. Okay. You go to 3. Oh. We are talking. Basically, every time we heal, we ping him for 1. With this guy, we heal a bunch. And don't forget that we're also in the one true timeline. There comes Zealot. That's perfectly fine. I don't care. He can attack my Zealot. I'm gonna take 19. Okay, I kinda care about the 19 part though. 19 might be a little bit too much. Let's play this guy as a blocker. 19 is just a little bit too much, you know, just a little bit.
I made it myself.
That is just rude now. Pass. You have to attack. You just have to attack. And again, I want to remind everybody that we're in the one. Why are we not? Oh, yeah, this guy took damage from the bleed. We are not in the one true timeline. Anyways, we were still winning this game. Okay, that's gonna be for today's video, and something which I forgot to say earlier was the fact that I changed the position of the camera a little bit. By a little bit, I mean completely, and I don't know if that's gonna be better or worse. I'm gonna be happy if anybody got to this point, leave a comment, uh, or tell me in some way, shape, or form, Discord somewhere, so I know how it looks better. Now, changes to the deck, I think, are definitely in order. Holder of instruments, as I think we saw from the games, we definitely need more ways to shift to the one true timeline, especially if we run into like a timelines focused deck. It's gonna be hard for me to keep the one true timeline online all the time. But we do have Holder of the Instruments, a possibility, but he's gonna be there just for that, which is kinda meh. What else can we have? We can have Snapback potentially, but that's way too late, and we're kind of out of options. I guess we can run more copies of, what are you, Paradox Flow? I just don't think this card is too good. It's a bit situational, so we are kind of limited in this regard. Another thing which I think we saw from the game is that Conduit, I thought that he's gonna be good enough to replace Hidden Locust after the nerf, but it's just hard for you to spend 12 energy in one round with this deck because you always need to keep protection, and yeah, this card doesn't synergize at all with the deck. Backhand, you can always run 3 copies because the card is good. I'm looking at something like Fervent Follower as a substitution for Peaceful Synthesizer as a 1-drop. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna report if it was successful. Tempo Analyst doesn't really work. Definitely a third copy of the Firm Hand. I don't know what I'm gonna cut. For now, him, but definitely a third copy of this card. What else can you look at? Non-lethal special forces, interesting idea, probably not good enough. Like a little bit anti-synergistic, another key unit which you need to protect, maybe not the best. Soothing Glow after the nerf, definitely not. Even before the nerf, you don't really need more healing, you need ways to end the game. And we kinda run out of real good options. Throw into the Sun is an option, but you don't have that much mana to spare. Stirnarbeiter can be an option if you want to go into like super late game, but again, just another key unit which you kind of have to protect. But with all that being said, that's gonna be for today's video. The game is looking better. There was a small visual bug, nothing game breaking in my opinion, but you know, you can see the destination of the game, I guess. Destination of the game? I'm an idiot. The direction. Destination. I watched Final Destination recently. I guess that's what fooled me. Anyways, I guess bye from me.